and it's a matter of time, in my opinion. Someone's going to get hurt or killed.
Strong words come from a police chief over Dane County's new radio system that is supposed to connect emergency responders together.
The Blue Mounds police chief says the radios that Dane County first responders use are failing so much, he's worried someone could die. The
$18 million radio system is part of the county's new emergency communication system called DaneCom. News 3 Investigates Matthew Simon tells us those on the front lines are desperate for answers. Matthew?
Michelle Eric, Blue Mounds Police Chief Andy Rose says the radio's failure is very personal, not just because he's hearing daily from officers across Dane County about their lifelines failing as a police chief executive committee member. At around 5:30 on August 8th, Rose himself was a first responder. The call, a juvenile holding his family at knife point. First on the scene, Chief Rose ran after him, and that is when his radio failed.
And I'm keying at nothing, or we can hear it click and then there's nothing.
Near the Blue Mounds water tower back on August the 8th, dispatchers could not hear Chief Andy Rose's call for help about the teen he was chasing after the boy had reportedly terrorized his family.
You know, and to manipulate, hold the radio out and away from us and try to reposition it while holding somebody at gunpoint.
Holding the boy who allegedly had knives at gunpoint because Rose says he would not put up his hands. Re-listening to the 911 call with numerous blank spots from the radio's failure gives Rose pause.
And when you hear it, it gives you chills, you know, thinking, man, this thing could have gone sideways even worse.
And then Rose says there have been more radio failures, like a traffic stop Tuesday near this area off Highway 18. Also within the last few weeks, a burglary, and on the same day, a disturbance at a trailer park.
You know, my greatest fear is an officer being put in a position now where they can't communicate or they're not being heard.
In a statement to News 3 Investigates, Dane County 911 Director John DeYoung says he's aware of the radio concerns. In fact, the county chief of staff, my technical manager, and I met yesterday for about 2 hours with a number of police, fire, and EMS chiefs to engage in problem solving, DeYoung says. Additionally, we have been working with the Madison Radio Shop for a number of weeks to do testing and help ensure the current system remains reliable.
Facts are, it is not reliable.
But Rose says daily calls from other officers since July and his own experience that August night make him think if something's not done soon, someone's going to get hurt or even killed.
It does keep me up at night. You know, you wonder, are you going to get a phone call? Or, you know, that's exactly what worries me. It worries me during the day. It worries me right now.
Despite a lot of questions, Rose says no one can seem to figure out what's causing the failure. But just about an hour ago, the county 911 director told News 3 Investigates, at least in today's case, one transmitter was shut down for some planned maintenance. The chief says he was not informed, and the other cases still remain a mystery. Meantime, DaneCom's monthly 911 Center board meeting scheduled for tomorrow afternoon at the City County building.
All right, something we will, of course, keep our eyes on. Thank you, Matthew.